In 2025, the US continues to strengthen diplomatic ties by expanding its Visa Waiver Program, VWP, allowing select Asian countries to enjoy visa-free travel. This move not only promotes tourism and business exchange but also reflects trust and cooperation. Citizens from these countries can now enter the US for short visits without undergoing the lengthy visa process, making international mobility smoother and more accessible. Below is a detailed look at 10 Asian countries the US will not require a visa from in 2025. Number 10. The United Arab Emirates is under review for possible inclusion in the US Visa Waiver Program by late 2025. The country has long requested this status due to its close economic and military ties with the US. Emirati citizens currently require a visa, but eligibility may change soon. The US has acknowledged the UAE's advanced passport systems and low overstay rates. The Gulf nation already enjoys visa-free travel to many Western countries. If approved, UAE citizens would travel to the US visa-free for up to 90 days. Travelers would still need to register with the ESTA system before departure. Most visits would be for medical tourism, education, or real estate investment. The decision depends on the UAE meeting US data protection and travel history requirements. Inclusion would strengthen the already robust US-UAE partnership. Discussions are in advanced stages as of early 2025. Approval could make the UAE one of the few Middle Eastern countries with this privilege. Number 9. Malaysia. While not yet officially part of the VWP, Malaysia is among the countries being considered for inclusion in 2025. It has met many of the technical and diplomatic requirements needed for participation. If added, Malaysian citizens would enjoy 90-day visa-free access to the US with prior ESTA approval. The US has praised Malaysia's security upgrades and biometric passport implementation. Discussions between both nations focus on improving data sharing and traveler screening. Malaysia's growing role in Southeast Asian trade and education supports its candidacy. Most Malaysian travelers visit the US for academic purposes, tourism, and family reunions. The government has also worked to reduce visa overstay rates, an important VWP condition. If approved, Malaysia would be a significant addition to the list. This would greatly benefit students, business people, and tourists. Final approval depends on compliance with remaining US immigration standards. The decision is expected to be announced later in 2025. Number 8. Hong Kong. While Hong Kong is a special administrative region of China, it has enjoyed separate immigration treatment in many countries, including the US. For certain passport holders, visa-free travel was granted based on Hong Kong's high autonomy and global standing. In 2025, some categories of Hong Kong travelers still qualify under adjusted visa-free rules. They must apply for an ESTA and hold a biometric passport with region-specific credentials. The United States monitors political and legal changes in Hong Kong closely. Travelers typically visit for business conferences, tourism, and cultural events. The US values Hong Kong's contributions to finance and global trade. Security and identification requirements remain strict for all incoming travelers. Visitors are limited to 90 days per trip under the program. Hong Kong's travel freedom depends on ongoing policy stability and mutual agreements. Despite political shifts, many residents continue to qualify for smooth entry. Visa-free travel supports educational and entrepreneurial exchanges between both sides. Number 7. Qatar. Qatar joined the US Visa Waiver Program in 2024, becoming the second Muslim-majority country to gain this access. This milestone reflects growing cooperation between the United States and Gulf nations. Qatari citizens can travel to the US for tourism, business, or short-term studies without a visa. However, they must still apply for an ESTA and meet all entry requirements. Qatar's advanced security systems and biometric passport standards helped it meet US criteria. Its citizens are known for disciplined international travel and high compliance rates. U.S. authorities also value Qatar's regional influence and partnership in security efforts. Biometric e-passports are mandatory for all visa-free travelers from Qatar. The program supports tourism, investment, and diplomatic engagement. Most Qatari visitors travel for medical, business, or educational reasons. This development has strengthened political and economic ties between the two nations. Qatar's inclusion is a model for other Middle Eastern countries seeking similar status. Number 6. Israel. Israel was officially added to the U.S. visa waiver program in 2023, and it remains eligible in 2025. This move reflected the growing strategic alliance and mutual trust between the two countries. Israeli citizens can travel to the United States for tourism or business without a traditional visa. As required by all VWP countries, they must complete the ESTA application online before departure. Israel's inclusion was based on strict security cooperation and information sharing agreements with the U.S. The country's modern digital systems and strong counterterrorism protocols supported this decision. Israeli travelers must hold biometric e-passports to qualify for visa-free entry. Most visits are for business, religious tourism, and academic purposes. The program allows stays of up to 90 days with no option to extend. Israel's record of responsible and lawful travel helped maintain its spot. The U.S. continues to value Israel as a trusted ally in both political and travel domains. In 2025, the number of Israeli visitors to the U.S. is expected to increase significantly. Number 5. Taiwan. Taiwan was added to the U.S. visa waiver program in 2012 and continues to be eligible in 2025. This inclusion marked a significant step in diplomatic recognition and trust. Taiwanese citizens can enter the U.S. for tourism or business for up to 90 days without a visa. However, like all other VWP participants, they must apply for an ESTA before traveling. One key requirement for Taiwan is that travelers must include their national identification number during application. The U.S. recognizes Taiwan as a reliable partner with strong internal security systems. Travelers must also possess biometric e-passports for authentication. Most visits from Taiwan are for tourism, education, and high-tech business meetings. The country's law-abiding travelers and advanced data-sharing efforts support its place in the program. Taiwan's economic and technological ties with the U.S. continue to grow stronger. The visa-free access helps promote smoother travel and investment flows. In 2025, both countries are expected to expand joint ventures and cultural exchanges. Taiwan remains one of the most trusted VWP participants in East Asia. Number 4. Brunei. Brunei became a part of the U.S. visa waiver program in 1993, making it one of the earlier Asian countries to join. Though smaller in size, Brunei holds significant strategic and diplomatic importance. Citizens of Brunei can travel to the United States without a visa for up to 90 days. They are still required to complete the ESTA application online for security clearance. Brunei's consistent adherence to international travel laws helped secure its VWP status. Its citizens usually travel to the U.S. for tourism, shopping, and religious events. The country has shown good diplomatic relations with America over the years. E-passports with biometric data are mandatory for all travelers. Brunei's low crime rates and peaceful international posture are key reasons for its eligibility. U.S. authorities value Brunei's cooperation on immigration and border safety. The program promotes cultural and business exchange between the two countries. Brunei's travelers have a strong track record of lawful and respectful visits. Their participation strengthens U.S. ties with the broader Southeast Asian region. Number 3. Singapore. Singapore has been part of the U.S. visa waiver program since 1999, and it continues to enjoy that status in 2025. The country's strong governance, low crime rates, and close cooperation with the US make it a reliable partner. Citizens of Singapore can visit the US without a visa for up to 90 days for tourism or business. An ESTA authorization is still required before entering the country. The electronic system checks travelers' background to ensure safety. Singaporeans often travel to the US for education, tech exchange, and trade partnerships. Their strong English proficiency also eases communication during their stays. Like others in the program, travelers must have an e-passport to be eligible. Singapore's inclusion reflects its global reputation and US confidence in its systems. The mutual respect and trust between the two countries have only grown stronger. Singapore remains a key strategic and economic partner of the US in Asia. The travel agreement is expected to continue smoothly into the future. Number 2. South Korea. South Korea joined the US visa waiver program in 2008, showcasing the close alliance between the two nations. This partnership goes beyond military and trade, it extends into travel and cultural exchange. South Korean citizens can travel to the US for up to 90 days without needing a traditional visa. Like others in the program, they must apply for an ESTA before flying. The application is simple and processed online within minutes. This arrangement supports tourism, business, and academic visits. South Korea's strong security infrastructure and data sharing practices helped secure its VWP status. Travelers must carry an electronic passport with biometric data. The system also screens for criminal records and previous travel issues. South Korean visitors are known for complying with US laws and maintaining good conduct. This continued trust keeps South Korea's position safe in the VWP. In 2025, the number of South Korean visitors to the US is expected to grow significantly. Number 1. Japan. Japan has been a part of the US visa waiver program since 1988, making it one of the earliest Asian participants. This inclusion highlights the strong diplomatic and economic partnership between the two nations. Japanese citizens can travel to the United States for tourism or business purposes without a traditional visa. They are required only to apply for an electronic system for travel authorization, ESTA, online before departure. This quick digital approval system checks eligibility and travel history. The maximum stay allowed under this program is 90 days per visit. Travelers must carry an e-passport with an embedded chip for security reasons. Japan's high level of internal security and cooperation with US law enforcement supports this privilege. The program aims to facilitate smoother travel and stronger bilateral ties. I hope you liked today's meaningful video. See you with a new informative video. Goodbye.